Hi guys, it's Amber again. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. If you're not, I hope you join. So today I just wanted to do a super simple video, and this is just a video about all the things that I love when I'm planning. And let's get started. So I love the Bic-Whit-out mini, and that's because I have like these super short little hands, or short little pudgy hands. Fits in my hand super perfect. So that's the whiteout I like to use. Even though sometimes it gets like a little funky when you white out, I still like it because it's easy for my little hand to control. Same thing with this Staples Gel Tape Permanent. Anytime that I like use like a happy punch, or I just want to put something different into my planner, this is what I like to tack it down with. This is also in the sphere of glues, and this is the Tombow Gel Pen. And you can just like if your sticker is curling or your washi isn't very sticky, this works really good because it gets into like the little nicks and crannies, which is super nice. I found this random guy. It's called the We Are. That's the name of the company, but it's called a sticky piercer. I don't know exactly what this is for, but I actually like to use it for stickers. This side is really tacky. You can use like a little bit of water, and like little stickers you can just like kind of poke it like boop boop and pick it up. It's super easy. And then this side, I'm assuming this is where they get the piercer side. It's super sharp. I almost never use this. Sometimes I use it when I'm like adjusting a sticker. I use this more to get Legos separated for my son. I will never let him use it because it's super sharp. He could really hurt himself. But I do really like the sticky side. Like that's the side that I use the most. And then this is probably my favorite tool, and it's by Cricut, and it's the True Control knife. It's basically X-Acto. I love this thing. It fits in my hand. It gets really clean lines. It's perfect for cutting washi or adjusting a sticker if it's too big, or anything, any type of cutting. It's great. I love it. So that is most of the tools. Still got a few more tools to go. So this is just like a long pair of stainless steel tweezers. I actually found this in my mom's sewing kit after she passed away, and I just held on to it, and now it's in my planner kit. I really like that one because it has a very long handle. And then the scissors I like to use, like I did buy these pretty bad boys off of Amazon to photograph them with for my Instagram, but I really actually like them. They're stainless steel. They're called Vintage European Style Stainless Steel Sewing Shears, and this is probably the pair. It's actually gummed up. These are probably the pair I use the most, especially when I'm like cutting my stickers to fit in a certain spot. If I'm like cutting washi tape, I almost never use scissors to cut washi tape, or if I'm fussy cutting something. These ones I don't use too much, but you'll see me pull them out once in a while. But this one is my favorite pair, the little ones. Okay, now we're gonna get into actual pen utensils that I use. So I'm gonna just pull out this notebook so that I can write, so you can see how it looks when I actually write. So the first pen, and I don't use it all the time, but I do use it quite often. This is a pen I like to use when I'm actually like filling in my planner and I need to write over like words, and I don't want to use like a full white out. And this is the Jelly Roll in white, and it's just a 08. Everybody should have these. They're great. I will actually write on the teal so you can see the white, but it just comes out pretty white. And yeah, I really like using it. I like to use it mostly over black. So then I like to use the Uniball Signo, and I have them in two sizes. So I have them in a 0.5 and in a micro. The micro is actually my favorite. So I'm just gonna give like a little scribble. So that's the micro, and this is the 0.5. You can see the difference in line shapes. When I'm filling out my planner, I typically like to use the top one, which is the micro, but I really do like the 0.5 as well. That's why I have them both. And then what I like to use as my 0.1 or my 1.0 is the Pentel Energel liquid gel ink pen. And I really like this pen. You can see like the difference in shape. I really like it. It's really smooth. It doesn't really smear. Like none of them actually really smear if you let it sit and dry for a little bit. Liquid gel is, but I really like using the Pentel. The only thing, sometimes it skips. I know there's a ton of YouTubers I watch and they love them and they don't skip. I don't know if it's because I bought refills recently, but they definitely, it skips on me sometimes. That's the only thing I don't like about that one. Okay, so now we're gonna get into all my color pens, and there's only 3 pens that I actually use. 2 of them are pens, 1 of them are markers, and the other ones are like highlighters. So we're gonna get into the Zebra brand first. So this is, I bought a whole pack, and this is all the colors I have. I actually started using these pens when I worked at a store called Papyrus, and I always bought this pen in black. It was when I was in college. I probably had about 5 of these pens in black and 1 red, and I loved them so much. So when I stopped working there, I wasn't like buying them so frequently, so I actually just bought a whole pack. I think I'm gonna go back and buy a pack of black. That's the only color I don't seem to have. Is this black? I think this might be dark blue, dark green actually. But yeah, I don't have a black one of this one, but I do really like it. So I'm gonna speed it up and I'm gonna write a little color of each one so you can see, and I think I'll do it in a straight line. Here we go. Okay, so that's all of the colors, and I tried to do them in order of the actual colors, like the same color range, and these 2 are actually green. So this is a super deep green, lighter green, and then we have our like super bright green down here, and then these 4 of course are all blue, and this is darker blue, more of a navy, this is more of a royal, and then baby blue. Orange, that's probably one of my favorite ones out of the whole pack. And then also this like pinky purpley one, super pretty. And then these, of course, those colors down there. So I really like these. They write really smooth, they don't like skip, they don't bleed. I really like these pens, and when I'm feeling like fancy, I will write in my planner with these. And then these are probably hands down my favorite pens. They are called Le Pens. The same as with the Zebra pens. When I worked at Papyrus, I had every single color. This is a pack that I actually bought from Joann's, and I like it because it's like super dark colors. They have gray. I'm obsessed with gray. This green, hunter green, this burgundy, this is a teal. It is drop dead gorgeous. It's beautiful. And then I also have all these from when I did work at Papyrus. So again, like I did with the other ones, I'm gonna write a line of each one so you can see the difference, and I'll write them maybe right underneath. Okay, here we go. these are all the pens. This is the pack and then my individuals that were just on the side. And like you can see, I'll actually hold it up a little bit closer. They are pretty bright. They don't bleed or they don't run. I really like to write in my planner in these particular ones because it won't smudge when you're writing. They don't smudge, they don't smear. That's my favorite part about these pens because of that. It's really hard to find like color pens that don't just get taken away as you're writing. So these are some of my favorite pens by far. The next pens, and these are actually more like markers, are the Papermate Flares. They're super pretty, they're super vibrant. I really love the colors. All I have are the pretty colors. I don't have any like black or anything like that. They're just really pretty and nice to write with. So I'm gonna make another line of these ones. Here we go. So these were all the Papermate Flares. Sorry, when I first started writing these top two ones, it was out of frame, and I knew it was out of frame because I have boundaries set on my desk, and I just wanted to rewrite it or recolor it so you guys could see the vibrancy of those colors. But yeah, they're really pretty. Again, just like the other ones, they don't smear. I like to use these particular pens like if you want to color something in, if something is just black and white. Like I know I did a spread where I colored in like a blue pen, I colored it gray. I actually used the next markers or highlighters to color that in, but these would have worked really great too because they have a fine tip, and I just really like these. These are really pretty. They're really good for color coordinating actually. So then these are the last but definitely not the least, and these are all my mild liners. I believe in my last video I say that I got a majority of these on sale at Staples for $1, which is a pretty sweet deal. I really love these highlighters. I like them to color coordinate. Sometimes in my planner I like to highlight afterwards, and I like to highlight every other line that I write in my planner just to like give it a little pop or something like that. It's really pretty. So again, like the other ones, these ones are dual tip. There's a bold side and there's a fine side, so I'm gonna do a line in both. So there we go. So the mild liners, which is what is nice about them, you get the bold tip and then you get the fine tip as well, and you can highlight with these, which is nice. You could color coordinate. They're really beautiful pens. I am super stoked. I use all these pens. I use majority of them all the time, and mostly on camera I only use one of those 3 pens because they're just basic writing tools as opposed to more coloring. Me and my son color all the time, so we use a lot of these pens. And then also I like to journal in my personal journal, something I probably won't show on my channel, sorry, but I like to write in color as well. A lot of the time I don't write in color in my planner because I had an incident where I did write in color, got some water spilled on my planner, and then all my writing was gone because the only color that truly holds when water is spilled on it is black. So that is why I like to write in my planners, because I actually like to go back and see how productive I was, if I was productive at all. So thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so happy that you did. You should give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment of what kind of tools you like to use, and if there's anything that I should try, let me know. Also subscribe, like, leave me a comment. Thank you so much for joining me again. You guys enjoy your day. Bye.